everybody! That is the wrong screen. This is the right screen. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Roomba of Shaming Amy. She just killed a rush whore. Hi, Goobers.
Hi, Goobers.
Holy shit, just in time.
Hello. Deltarune!
We're changing the rune.
Anyway, hi, chat.
Also, how are you able to do that hello perfectly every time? Jesus Christ.
Who me? Hello!
It's secretly a soundboard recording.
No, it's not! Fuck off! Hello! So, how are we feeling today? I can move back to my middle! Yeet. There's something here. So you don't need to be 5 feet apart because we're not gay.
We're all gay in here? Hell yes.
No, I'm not gay.
Well, you just said that we're not... That we...
I said
Wait.
5 feet apart because we're not gay. Darius and I.
This isn't the Roomba hot tub stream. That logic doesn't apply.
Wait, that means Darius and you are gay?
No, I'm not gay. That's why we're 5 feet
No,
apart.
Amy, that only applies if it's a hot tub stream.
Also, Meep, why is your mic
Fair
so
enough.
loud?
I don't know.
Okay. I guess I'm lowering you to like...
I have not touched my mic settings at all since previous. My mic just does that. I don't know why.
Great.
It just
So
does
your
that.
microphone has an attitude. Great.
It's either that or because it's plugged into the machine that's running Linux, and Linux and Discord, I don't know, maybe they don't like each other. So they just randomly fuck with settings.
Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, hello, guys. How is everyone? How's their weeks? Yes, now I'm gonna do it more often to fuck with Amy.
I was saying it as a good thing, thank you very much.
I don't care.
I had a week that was fairly standard. Not much to talk about other than I technically appeared on the news.
What?
On the news.
Meep, who did you kill?
I did no such thing. One of the smaller Spanish language news agencies in the local area did a story on the position I have with the city that I don't live in but I work at. And I showed up in that story because they sent like 2 people out, one of whom was recording with their phone on a tripod.
Whack.
Whack. And I was technically in it.
Look,
I appeared.
Look, it's me.
Other than that, went and finally sorted out the issue I've been having with the catalytic converter in the car, because it got... Years ago, it got stolen, then we got it replaced, and then this year when we went to get it smogged for registration, turned out it had been replaced with a non-approved for the vehicle catalytic converter. So there was a big, giant, months-long song and dance routine with that. Went to a place and got basically a sticker put on the door that says, "Oh yeah, this catalytic converter is actually okay. It's not on the approved list, but it does what it's supposed to do, so you're all good." So now it's all good.
Yippee wahoo.
And then yesterday, for one of the sheriff's office positions I've been applying for, I went and did like the pre-employment physical test to be like, oh yeah, you meet the very basic physical fitness requirements, not like the full academy one, the very basic one. And They actually told me some of the stuff about the academy requirements, because I knew one of them was you have to be able to like climb over like a 6-foot wall, which is like a challenge, but you know it's doable. The other one that's a challenge but doable, they're like, oh my fucking god! Just like when I heard it, is apparently as part of it, you the requirement is you need to be able to do 25-minute 3 mile, which isn't like super fast, but you know, uh, you know.
Oh, thank God.
I'm barely certain
Guys,
I
if
can't
I'm not
do
lucky-
that, mostly because I just am out of shape.
Yeah, it's mainly like training the endurance more than the speed, but like just.
And also injuries and shit like that. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Because it's only like you have to do like sustained like 8-minute mile time, and you'll have a minute to spare over the 3 miles. So it's not super tight. But I'm pretty sure when I was like in high school, my times were in the 8-minute range. Uh, so you know, not great.
Not great.
I had people literally pushing me because in the mile during high school because literally I was getting corporal punishment. They were getting corporal punishment because of me. Which I did not know was illegal.
Least power trippy gym teacher.
Yeah, so apparently because I was slacking even in the slightest, he was adding another lap to people's whatever. And I was getting tired because I was out of shape.
Oh, because you weren't done. They were saying all the people got done fast. Do another lap.
No, that's not what it was. What it was I specifically would slow slightly. So literally, he was like, "All right, do another lap."
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's corporal.
I mean, I know my mother talked about her mile times were awful. Like, she'd struggle to do a 13-minute mile. But to be fair to her, she also had asthma really bad as a kid.
Yeah,
So
I was out of shape, overweight, and was not being treated and was depressed.
I just found
depressed for
Pilates.
reasons of lacking self-discovery? Question mark?
That and just having an imbalance of chemicals in my head and having parents who just would not take care of it, even though they knew that I was depressed.
The American healthcare system, everybody!
Not just the American healthcare system, family. They were like, hey, we know that the medicine sucks, so we're just not going to get you therapy either.
That makes total sense.
Cool. But if my sister showed signs of fucking depression, oh, you fucking know she'd have gotten therapy right away.
Oh, favoritism.
Yes. Anyway, sorry for interrupting. Yeah, so the 25-minute mile.
No, it's I need to do 25-minute 3 mile.
Oh.
3.
I thought I heard 25-minute mile or quarter mile.
No. No, I'm pretty sure I could walk a 25-minute mile.
Yeah, I couldn't even do a 25-minute quarter mile. I think.
I'm pretty sure you could do a 25-minute quarter mile.
I'm
Well, we can do
joking.
25
I'm
minutes, 100
exaggerating.
meters.
Exaggerating for effect.
Right. My week, it has been as well.
Was your meeps was on?
Yeah, I was done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My week for the most part was spent being sick. I was not feeling well. I had a sore throat. I had a headache, and that combined just made me feel like no, I should not do anything too intensive. I should just rest up a bit. At the moment, I would say that I at least feel energized. I don't have a serious headache anymore. My throat, however, is still a bit annoying.
Yeah,
But-
it's noticeable in your voice. Sorry. It is noticeable in your voice. You do sound a little raspy.
Yeah, but at the very least, I feel energized enough to where I am able to continue doing things like working. So,
And Roomba.
Yeah. and
Yes,
Roomba.
The also important Roomba.
Very important indeed.
Absolutely. The most important thing in the world.
The most important meal of the day.
If you weren't here, well, I would crucify you. I'm going to go crucify Darius later. For not being here for
Didn't
Roomba.
Terry say you couldn't make it this week?
That's exactly why
That
I
was a
said
joke.
that. That is exactly why I said that.
Yeah. You're gonna do it like that one art of that Eevee I think it was you who found it.
No, I'm pretty sure it was you.
I don't know. Anyway,
Oh, so finish your week, cause I'm sorry. That was impatient as shit. I'm so sorry.
Wow, Emmy being impatient, shocker.
Yeah. Oh wow. Are you really doing that? Are we doing that?
Apparently, yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I know I'm impatient, but jeez.
I couldn't
Jeez.
help myself. I could not help myself. I saw a target. They gave me a gun, and I fired that shit.
You didn't see a target. You saw fucking red.
I saw a target was given a gun, and I fanned that shit. Fucking Texas Ranger style. Holy shit. Anyway.
You saw blood. And you
Yes, the blood in the water.
like I got a fucking kill.
Moida.
I saw blood in the water. Oh, now I'm not gonna be able to stop laughing. Fuck. There we
Oh
go.
hey, just like me, a certain moment in a clip that happened recently.
Oh dear God.
Oh my god, did Meep see that clip? Did Bolt see that clip?
I don't know.
The burgers. They're real.
I will post it in general. Just in case. I fucking...
I have not seen that one yet.
We were talking about a metaphor, and I just went too far. As is
Border.
usual.
Chat, that shit goes hard.
I literally was laughing so hard that I had to fucking stop and go get water. I think I walked away for a second because I was
You
just
did.
like so
You did. You absolutely fucking did.
I think I was so done with that after that clip that I was just like, all right, I think I'm tired.
Yep.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
Bolt, anything else?
Nope.
Okay. This week was good. We've been packing. We've been doing some things. But one of the major things that happened this week was okay, well, maybe not major. It was more of a minor thing that happened this week. Was I beat the game Bistro.
Neat.
It's a neat little game. I honestly have to say.
It's a neat little game.
I have. What's so funny about that?
Meat.
I said neat.
Heard you, I misheard you as meat.
Huh.
And that's why I thought it was funny, because it's a bistro about beasts.
Yeah, Bistro. Yeah, neat little game. I felt really nice after it because I was like, actually, it was surprisingly positive. Surprisingly, just a cozy little game. I was expecting it to be longer, but that's fine. I don't want every game to be super long because, when every game is super long, it then means that I can't get to every game. You know what I mean? So, having a short game that's just cute and short and just like has a happy little thing and isn't depressing or whatever is just like, oh, you know what? I have to say I appreciated it, but that's not the only thing that happened this week. I had my last shift for work. I am no longer working at Domino's, and I can finally say it.
Domino's Pizza, punto es.
Yes. It was probably the most okay experience I've had. And honestly, most of it just has to do with the people. So, can't really say that anything has to do with the actual place that I was hired by, so experience may vary. That's all I have to say.
So she
Felt a little, yeah. But until we go to Costa Rica, there's really not much that will be going on in my life other than I will probably be doing more streams, although I'm probably going to take it easy next week, mostly because of a combination of the Poke Farm type race and me it being the first week off and me needing to do some packing. Oh, and one other thing. I have to take my cats to the vet on Thursday.
Meow.
So, yeah. Yeah. Other than that, it's been quite a nice little ride. The week was kind of felt like way too long. And then, yeah, Palworld.
You're fucking kidding me. Hold on, wait a minute. You're fucking kidding me. Okay, that's our third Lucky Pal. And it's been like 30 minutes. I think the game's apologizing for spawning that uncatchable Lucky.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It was just I thought you were saying that about what I said.
No, sorry.
It was a funny coincidence and
It was what a quinky dinky. So, speaking of Palworld, my week. Boy, what a week.
Palworld.
Oops, all Palworld Friday. Oops, all Palworld Saturday. 34 hours straight.
Miles bit my dick.
Okay. So, ever since the 1.0 announcement, I was getting some people riled up for this. Those being Bolt, Amy,
I've been riled
the dude
up.
that bit Amy's dick, and Bon. And I commissioned Bon for a little comic that was Jimmy the Ninetails calling through the phone to Amy, Miles, and Bon and being like, Powell tomorrow. But she ran out of time, so it came out as Powell today. And that looked amazing. We played with Powell 1.0. I played, so I started streaming like 1 p.m. around 1 p.m. after the game had updated. I went a little Technoblade. Has it updated? Has it updated? Has it updated? And then when it updated, it was like, so, you know, it updated.
Yeah.
And so we started, why is... I really hope it's because he's busy and not because he wants to just ignore this. Meeba's gone, deaf on. Anyway, so... I started streaming, 1 p.m., exploring the world a little after the new update. Welcome back, me. And then I made the world.
Sawardo?
I made a new multiplayer world for people to get in. There was only a max of 4 that you could put in these kinds of things, but the workaround was people came in and out. Like, Bond was in for a while, then left, then Bolt came in, then left, then Amy was in, and then left, and Miles was in for, like, the second longest.
Well, yeah, I came in, left, then came in at the end, got tired, then left.
And then there was me. I went to sleep at 7 in the morning on Friday.
I woke up at 11, right?
11:30. I set
Close
up an alarm specifically for 11:30, so I wouldn't miss the stream reset because I missed it for the first one, and the VOD for that one is gonna have to be 15-minute bits, and that sucks. Stinks. But regardless, it was a blast. As you guys can see on stream, I'm still playing Palworld. The grind never stops. Because it will never stop. I fucking love this game. What do you mean the grind will stop? It won't. The grind doesn't stop. It will never stop.
Spin the wheel.
So, yeah, we've been playing Palworld 1.0. We got a base set up near an area with like a little cute little lake. I'm level 60.
You're in area?
A cute little area.
I don't know why I heard urine area. I'm sorry.
Emmy, you might need to clean your ears.
I...
There's too much gooning in your head.
What would that be? I don't like pee!
I'm an asshole.
It's a big turnoff.
I'm a jackass. Hi, I'm Jimmy, and welcome to Jackass.
Today we're going to make peas using pea.
But yeah, I streamed until what, 10 p.m. my time yesterday? I was up till I went to sleep at 1 a.m. I think I stopped like around 10, 11 p.m. Played a little bit more with Amy. We were just vibing. She was just catching some Wixens and shit. And then she went to sleep. I restarted my computer, set up the world to let it run on its own. You know, get some materials, get some stuff up and running. And went to bed and woke up this morning. And I have still been playing on my world. Including now. Because I just really like this game. I said it on stream
And
the
the
other day.
1.0... The 1.0 just made it better.
This game is gonna be like, I'm gonna be playing this game for like 3,000 hours. Why is the Alaska naked? Why is he bald?
Also, they fucking... No, the tree is no longer an asset. It's no longer an asset of the skybox.
It's the end game.
But you can now tell it's no longer an asset of the
True
skybox.
that.
Like, as you move around, it, like, moves.
And it's the end game. I cannot.
It's in the quest markers.
Yep.
Or, well, not quest markers, but it's like in the quest things when you finish a quest.
It's the end game. It's the place. You know the worst part, Amy?
What?
That's where Dupit is!
Dupont! No!
The funny bunny is only accessible in the end game area, and it sucks. What is this place?
You told me I want the funny bunny with the thick buns.
I found other funny bunnies.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the...
They also changed a couple pals.
Yes, they did. Which, a couple that makes sense.
Verdash is now all ears.
No longer looks like Cinderace.
Yeah, no longer looks like a 2.0 Cinderace, which honestly, I didn't mind that it looked like that. I liked them both.
But I will admit, I think this is probably for the best.
Yeah, it is for the best, but I didn't mind it.
Robinquill. One of the pals, Robinquill, doesn't... Stop saying Twinkify, because I don't even think they look the same! They don't look like the same pal at all!
Hold on, I'm in the vortex of endless torture.
You're in the, what's it called?
I'm in a thunderstorm.
No, you're in the,
oh god.
Torment Nexus.
Yeah. From hit book, don't create the Torment Nexus. But yeah, there's a couple new pals. One of them is a cute little panda.
A couple?
I caught one.
There's like a full 100!
No, I said cute pals.
Oh, I thought you said a couple new pals.
No, there's like 100 or so. There's so many new pals, guys.
Litmonk! Oh, no, I'm
for
saying
example,
Generation 2.
There's this one, which I call Imiora. Her name is, the actual pal's name is, oh, I need to find it. Leafin. When she's in the water, she just hops on the water really quickly to stay afloat.
Oh yeah, and a lot of them got more animations.
Yep. And also the pals in the overworld, feel more alive and aggressive.
Oh yes, like Search and Ones now fucking kill each other.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of those in like the.
Like I've straight up seen, like
We've seen memorists fight each other.
that's cool. I've straight up seen a wolf. For those who don't play it, meep.
In that house.
I've straight up seen a wolf-like one pick on a prey type one.
Yep.
So
That
it's
was-
just like,
that
and then
was a
just
thing already,
try and
but-
pick
but
off of its
they're-
corpse.
They've definitely
And it's just
made more interactions because before 1.0, the only pals that really did that were Direhal. Like, you could see Direhal spawning in with, like, a Jolthawk crest next to them, and they tried to kill the Jolthawk crest.
Yeah, but now they do it to everything. And now, not just that, friggin' I've seen fucking birds pick off goddamn corpses that have been left alone that I have created myself.
This
I
tree
have
is so
I have
fucking-
seen literally pals just go up to water and look like they're fucking drinking. I have seen so many things, and it's just these tiny little things, and it's just I wish Pokemon did this with the open world stuff. Like, if I saw like a Rockruff trying to chase down like a fucking what's a good example? Like a fucking Wooloo.
Rattata.
No, I'm not thinking of Wooloo, because Wooloo would be like, you know, prey-like.
Yeah, but Rattata isn't a Alola, so it's Rockruff. That's why I said that.
Okay, I'm trying to think of something that's prey-like, okay? But just examples, okay? These are examples. I'm not saying that these are two good ones, okay?
Okay.
But just like, if I saw fucking Rockruff chase down a goddamn Wooloo, and then goddamn fight it, while the Wooloo was just trying to escape, I'd probably be like, okay, that's actually really cool. You know what I mean?
Yes?
I'm not saying they have to, but it would at least show an attention to detail, even if the games, you know, don't improve visually. Even if the games still are at 30 frames per second. Because it would show that even though they are still limited to everything else, they are at least paying attention to these tiny details. That... You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes?
That it's not that they don't care to try, it's that they are trying, but they just are limited in some way. If that makes sense.
Yeah, the thing is, it's also really hard to convey that shit in like an RPG. Because let's be honest, Palworld it's not really an it's not really an RPG. It's more like a survival sandbox game.
I mean, that's fair. But I'm just saying that there is that I would love it if they could
And
do
there
that.
has
That's
been
all I'm
things
saying.
that in Pokemon games. If you find a Zangoose and a Survivor together, they'll fight, and if you fight one of the two, they'll actually have lower health. That's the thing in Scarlet and Violet.
I did not see that.
Well, I know it's a thing, so...
I'm just saying I wish there were more of it, that's all.
But yeah, so we've
Because that sounds like it's missable.
So we've been doing I've been doing a lot of Palworld this past 3 days, like a lot of it. like a lot of it. Like I'm gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the first game ever that I reach 4,000 hours in. I'm already at 22. I'm already at 2,200 hours.
Mine was Sonic Adventure 2.
Because this game.
What game do I have the most? I assume. Let's see. I've got.
I know that my Steam is lying to me because my
That's 1,000 hours. It's 500 hours. It's 800 hours. It's 1,200 hours. Almost 1,000 hours.
You know, there's a way to look for your games
600 hours.
through how long you've been playing them for, right?
No.
There is.
1,000 hours.
If you go, if I
400
remember,
hours.
it's go into your setting. Bolt, what the hell is Schrodinger's cat burglar? But yeah, I mean, if you go into your profile and go into like games, you can
File.
you can all the games by game time. Yeah, if you go into your profile games and then by game time. All your games by game time, you can see how many hours you've spent on video games.
Okay, so my #1 most played game on Steam is Stellaris at nearly 1,500 hours.
Okay.
I should mention, I wouldn't be surprised if my #1 game is World of Warships, but I don't play it through Steam, so I don't have a number for it.
Fair enough.
That's followed by Star Wars Empire at War at 1,200 hours, and Transport Fever 2 at 1,000 hours. And Company of Heroes 2 is also at 1,000 hours, though slightly less than Transport Fever 2.
My top 3 are Palworld, Terraria, and Atlas. Followed by Forza Horizon 6. And then Rivals of Aether. Holy moly, I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 6. Good lord.
The least played game in my Steam library that actually has time played is Mass Effect Legendary Edition with 1 minute played, which is long enough to open it up, see that EA wanted me to make like an account with them, and for me to tell them to fuck off and close it.
Based. Honestly based. Fuck EA.
Yep.
I forgot how to do that with the
What are you looking for?
I think
Adam?
I think I was not paying attention.
Go into your Steam, go into your account, go into your profile, then go into your games, in all your games.
Oh, go into my account, right?
Yeah.
Go to my games. Oh, right. And it's already sorted by top, right? And then it's Warframe.
How many
hours?
1,300.
That's not much.
Keep in mind, I played at least 1,000 hours before it was added to Steam, so...
So it's more than Palworld for me. Okay, fair enough.
Also,
Uh-huh.
that's not including Final Fantasy XIV, which is not on Steam. Because I did not play Final Fantasy XIV on Steam.
I've got the weirdness where I've got World of
And it's
Warships,
also not
which
including...
is on Steam, and I did get it on Steam. However, I couldn't figure out how to link the Steam with my pre-existing account, so I just never played it via Steam and just played it through their own launcher.
That is also not including the multiple thousand... The likely thousands of hours I have put into Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube. So...
The Gabe Cube.
Rome Cube.
Wrong cube.
Because I had a lot of save files that were deleted by siblings and cousins, or well,
Cringe.
quote unquote cousins that were blamed on by a sibling. So I don't know whether that was actually true or not.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Very.
Very cringe. She also I don't know why I'm whispering like that. She also very much is not a very truthful person. So yeah. There's a lot of games that I don't play on Steam, and Final Fantasy XIV is one of them, and I guarantee you that I definitely have put more than 4,000 hours into Final Fantasy XIV. Oh. And that's not including time I've spent idling in Final Fantasy XIV. Which, by the way, I don't idle much in 14. I'm not one of those players.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. Why I'm burnt out of it.
Fair enough.
I think literally my hours were counted in years last I checked. Cause the way the play count works on Final Fantasy XIV is it literally divides it. Every time it rolls over into 24 hours, it adds a day to your to your play count in the text chat. When you do the /playtime thing. So I think it literally was just like, all right, we can't do 365 days. We're just saying a year.
I find it funny.
I'm just saying.
I think the game that I've played the most literally is Palworld. Like, actual video game.
Oh my god, I'm worried about myself sometimes. Anyway. Idea box.
I think that's everyone's weeks.
Yeah, because I didn't have. I mean, we started Final Fantasy
Yeah?
VIII this week. I'm.
Yeah,
By the way,
you
I
do?
just wanna say, news on the tournament that I'm participating in for the randomizer. I'm still deathless with 8 badges.
Wow.
I have no idea how. Everyone is like, yeah, be ready for the league. And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm going to lose a Pokemon on the league. I swear to God, if I don't lose a Pokemon on the league, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Let's go. Skill issue.
What are you saying?
just the Principal Skinner pathetic. The Count Dooku signature look of superiority.
Right.
Anyway, before the idea box proper, Jimmy, I've heard Spain's on fire.
Yes. And so is France. There's been a lot of fires in Spain lately. There was a pretty big one in Almeria not that long ago. I think it was like 1,500 hectares were burned.
Y'all are pulling in California.
France
Just
has
bursting into
also-
flames.
France has also been on fire lately. They've been like this week. They've gone like I'm pretty sure the entire country was on red alert for temperatures. Like that's how
Yeah.
bad it was for them.
Yeah, it's just the seasons.
Yeah,
It shouldn't
it's
be.
it's nothing out of the ordinary.
You know,
Just trust me. The CEO of Chevron promised me this is absolutely normal.
who?
Nothing to be worried about. The oil company CEO.
Oh,
That's the gag. Because guess who was one of the first people to study and realize global warming was a thing? It was the oil companies. They realized it was a thing and went, how can we suppress this information?
instead of, you know,
Because it would hurt our bottom line.
exactly. I've never understood what the fuck bottom line means.
It's when you basically add up and subtract. It's a reference to vertical addition and subtraction. Because in school, where you're taught to add and do math with them like laid out vertically,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got
And then
the
bottom
line
line.
under which you have the answer. That's the bottom line.
So bullshit. Got it. Fun.
So it's the net sum of all the revenue minus costs. So anyway, Amy has from last week that we ended Roomba too soon because Sony said something else stupid.
Yes!
Amy and the,
Because guess what happened immediately after we left? Because we were dunking on how Sony was just all like, oh, discless is the way. No physical media. Fuck physical media. Oh, we're just gonna stick the dick in the consumer's ass.
okay.
We're gonna
don't
stick
know
the
why
dick
I'm-
in the disk drive.
Okay, Amy, are you okay?
No,
Fair enough, but Jesus Christ.
I'm never okay. When have I ever been okay? It also, I love fucking making fun of capitalist fuckers. Getting L's. And making stupid ass takes and saying stupid things. Anyway, yeah, they said basically, their way forward is AI in game development.
Epic.
So yeah, I'm glad I'm not gonna be. I'm glad that I'm selling my PS5 and controller.
Okay.
Something. The cylinder must not be harmed.
Because guess what? I'm not buying. Because I'm not buying a shitty game from them anymore.
PlayStation.
Pays
But it has
more
limits.
like has no game station. Am I right?
PS3
'Cause
has no
a
games.
game
has no
would-
games.
PS3 has no games.
Except now it's PS5.
That's the same story. Potato
Because
potato.
that
PS3
implies
has no games.
because
PS1 has no games. PS2 has no games. PS3 has no
Hey,
games. PS4 has no games. PS5 has no games.
Hey, hey.
Yo, no,
Wait,
you take back the
You
PS1
take-
one.
And the PS2 one.
Bro. The PS1 one is absolutely false.
And the
Ape
PS2 one
Escape's
as
on
well.
there. Ape Escape is incredible.
Gran Turismo PS6 is on the PS2. There you go. There's a game. Gran
Hold on,
Turismo.
PlayStation 5 has no games.
Gran Turismo 4 is in the PS2, and that's a game. That's a great game. I fucking love Gran
Also,
Turismo 4.
I want to apologize. I've had Jimmy playing Ape Escape on the PlayStation 1, the original, which for reference, the second and third have like kind of alright music. It's pretty good. It's pretty good music, but it's not like incredible music like the first game. And the first game's music has been in his head.
Not.
So if you-
yeah.
It'd be worse. You could have him playing the Crazy Frog Racer.
Let's not talk about that. But no,
Wait.
I'm just saying, he's been agreeing with me, and he's been playing the music.
You know what?
I'm so sorry.
You know what? I might need to download the song and add it to the pile.
We've been both going boop 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 boop, which is one of the most repetitive tracks in the soundtrack. It's the track for Crumbling Castle from from the
I don't
level
know
from the
why.
level crumbling castle.
I don't know why my brain went here, but for some reason my brain just thought of like a meme I saw on a meme channel where it was like the so apparently I guess I think it was like the Captain Underpants movie because they apparently made one of those where they've got the two characters entering doing the dance routine whatever, but they swapped out the music. Which like starts off being like the Jetpack Joyride theme, but then they add lyrics, which like sounds like some like tween on like Vine or TikTok probably singing it, like to this soundtrack, and it's something. Registered sex offender stuck my dick into a blender.
What?
I don't fucking know. It's a meme I saw like a year or two ago.
Sorry, stream, but now you're gonna be stuck with Crumbling Castle
Crumbling
as well on
Castle.
stream.
Okay, so for a quick reference, why I said it's Crumbling Castle from the level Crumbling Castle is because it's one of the few early PS1 titles where not every level has its stage just given the title of the track, which is rare. Like, the final boss music is called Peak Point Matrix. That is not the name of the final level. That is not the name of it.
It's not Undertale.
Point Matrix, which
No,
is...
it's Overtale.
Yeah, so
Under
I just
Haircan?
thought I'd mention that. Because it's like... Anyway, yeah, so the AI shit. The reason why I'm saying that PS5 will have no games is because I don't consider anything that uses AI a game. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's
before I
why
got
War
distracted
Thunder is
by
no
it.
longer a game.
Speaking of, as a quick aside, since we brought up Palworld, I forgot to mention this when we were talking about Palworld. Palworld still has no disclosure on Steam saying that they used AI. Before anybody fucking says it.
They're lying to your face. Blatantly.
Yes. Sorry, I just wanted to fucking say it because so many people say, like, oh, they use AI.
Is that
Elon?
the new thing that
Where's the disclosure?
The Nintendo stands are going to? Is they're claiming that Palworld's using AI?
They still are holding on to it, yeah?
Goddamn Nintendo stands.
Anyway.
Shall we do one of the funny things that happened this week?
Yes.
Discord banned grids.
Yes! But it's also sad. There's also a
Yeah.
disclaimer, please do not post those until we know better.
What do you mean?
From what I think I saw, Discord said it was fixed. It's still probably best to avoid it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Discord was like flagging like images that have grids in them as being like fraudulent or scam in some way, and was like temporarily banning users.
It wasn't temporary, it was permanently. And it was CSAM. They were basically saying this was if you don't know what CSAM is, it is child
It's Epstein Island
sexual,
propaganda.
Exploitative material.
So you know the Trump's favorite magazine.
Yeah. And one of the posts that got banned, so 3 of the posts that we know for sure got banned was what's it called, the Microsoft thing.
The
I wanna
Minecraft
get to that one
inventory.
last. I wanted to get to that one last. God damn it! But
No,
yes,
I think
Minecraft
there's one that's
inventory.
even funnier that could get you banned.
That was a hypothetical one, I think, but I'll get to that. But one that was confirmed was a Minecraft inventory screen. What's Microsoft, what's it called? Excel grid got somebody banned. And
An Excel spreadsheet.
yeah, an Excel
Spreadsheets are
spreadsheet.
illegal.
And then something else from a development timeline involving a video game got somebody banned. But a lot of what people were saying to avoid to be safe were things like the Deltarune battle background, because that has a grid in it if you have never seen it. Other things like that. And Jimmy, say it.
A filleted salmon.
Yep, filleted salmon.
Filleted salmon.
I fucking love that one. It's so stupid. Imagine posting
Yeah.
your lunch and some salmon, and you get paid
Oh god,
And the
this
best-
laugh is so hard.
The best part was where I got that information wasn't even from. So I actually did not get that from a normal list.
Oh?
So I got that list not from my usual places where I get that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Usually I get that kind of stuff from like Blue Sky or whatever.
Uh-huh.
That list came from a chat that's all about discussing the character Nanachi in fucking in fucking Made in Abyss and sharing emotes of them. That was where that list came from that I shared. So that's even more wild.
That's hilarious.
Announcement from
God,
them.
you know the worst part?
And I
Amy?
was on the beat because of that fucking server.
You know, Amy, you know the worst part? When I started talking about the fucking filleted salmon, I had such a laughing fit, like I could not breathe for a moment there. I needed to stop.
I noticed.
I feel lightheaded now.
I have crossbow. But yeah, the filleted salmon, I don't know how valid that one is, but it's still fun to avoid. I'd say at least give it a month. To be safe. If you haven't heard of anybody, or if you see other people posting grids within that month, it's safe to say. But also, the other reason why I say a month is if they're pushing out the facial identity shit by then, you know, at that point, it's not even going to be worth it anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Jimmy, I'm probably going to be, if they force me to log out and, you know, provide an ID and shit, I'm probably going to be messaging you by Steam saying, hey, I'm not logging into Discord, fuck that.
Okay.
Just letting you know that we're going to have to find an alternative for at least us, you and I. Because I refuse to log into any service that requires me to use an ID.
Okay.
So that shit's stupid. That shit is stupid. I especially one that keeps getting hacked.
Okay.
Sorry, venting.
Among Us.
Venti. Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, that's the name of my.
Oh.
That's the actual name of my. I was about to say.
Did somebody say the door to darkness?
That's the actual name of Saturnus. I was about to say Cinderace again. Verdash.
Right.
Next up.
Me. Corruption within FIFA. Gee. Who could have
Are we talking
thought
about?
that
Hold
there
on. Are we
was
talking
that?
about the match Argentina against Egypt?
No.
No.
No, not that.
what the fuck happened? Is it the red card that got returned for the US,
was-
even
Yes.
though they still lost to Belgium?
Yes.
And you know the funniest
Yes.
part? Can I
You're
just say
ahead
something?
of yourself.
You're
Yes.
getting ahead.
Okay, whatever. I guess I'll shut up.
So-
forever.
So to kind of lead us off, the response I had to when Paul put this in was to put the emojis tangerine, red square, and question.
Which I didn't understand until I heard about it. I was like, what's going on? Huh? Like,
I don't.
corruption in
Oh, yeah.
FIFA, that's normal. I've heard about that a lot. Like, okay, sure.
Especially in this World Cup, apparently Argentina Egypt has been a very big point in
Man.
contention. Apparently the current FIFA CEO is is Argentinian and wants Argentina to win everything. So apparently this feels like the plot to fucking Inazuma 11 Go, where matches are scripted. To be told, yeah, no, you're going to win this match,
what?
this to this. So the plot of Inazuma 11 Go is at the start of the series of Go, matches are scripted. At least the result is. How they get
I
to
don't
the
know. I don't even know what you're referring to.
Inazuma 11 Go is a
Anime.
football anime.
Oh, it's an anime.
It's an
Okay.
anime. It's an anime that's gotten multiple seasons, and then they got a continuation anime, which is Go, and then they got a reboot, which is I think Aries. But yeah, TLDR. Anyway, what was I? Right. The idea is that at the start of Go, the protagonist Tenma wants to get into the Raymond football team. Problem is, they're put like to be the worst team in the group, and one of the things they do in the anime in the first couple matches is matches are scripted. Like, yeah, Raymond, this team, you're to end up 2-0 for them, and you can't do anything about it, or your club could be closed. And that's just how it kind of feels right now with the CEO, or at least it's what a lot of people say it's been going on. Which, would suck a lot.
It would suck a lot, yeah.
Soccer.
It's not soccer, it's football. The US lost.
Yeah, it would foot a lot.
Anyway, for America, Belgium, there was a red card that was handed out, which, Mango Man decided to give a call to 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 have it overturned so that the player who had received it could still play and have that red card be removed from the record. Well, as the saying goes, cheaters never prosper, because in that match afterwards, they lost 1.
Against Belgium.
Trump puts his finger on the scale and immediately loses. Yep.
That's all I have to say.
On the one hand, I wish we lost to someone funnier than Belgium, but at the same time, losing immediately after Trump cheated.
Hey,
Yep.
hey, don't diss on Belgium. Belgium has one of the best goalkeepers in this current.
I'm not dissing on Belgium. I'm saying it would have been funnier if we lost to Iran.
I'm just saying I would have loved to have played against the US and then have Spain fucking 5-0 them.
Also, would have been funny if we lost to Mexico.
Also funny. But
Yeah.
You guys were
There's
in completely
plenty
different
of
sides of the price.
places. There's plenty of places where it would have been funnier, but I think this is probably the peak writing storytelling place.
Yeah, immediately after cheating, we lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play by the rules, damn it. Oh wait,
No,
No,
it's
he's
too
right.
hard.
He doesn't have to do that.
Can I say something?
When has
really
he ever
quickly?
played by the rules?
Can I say something
Good
really
question.
quickly revolving the U.S. and losing the World Cup and all that? So many Americans were so petty and so tiny-dicked about this. They started talking about their GDP, how they had so much more GDP than Belgium, and talking about things completely unrelated to football. And
Like, yeah, U.S., you have a bigger GDP than Belgium. You have a bigger GDP than everyone. Shut up.
That's just conservatives being conservatives.
I just found it hilarious.
It's just
like,
Americans being baby mad.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you people are so petty, so, like...
What are you... How did you do that?
How do you do what?
Sorry. I just watched my fucking Verdash chop a tree magically and have the wood appear beside the feed box.
He's just built better. Sorry, she.
Anyway, next up we have a mystery of sorts. X-Files theme plays. Yeah. So, Senator from Kentucky, Mitch McConnell, that guy, the turtle man, he may or may not be dead.
Feed me, poor people.
Yeah, Mr. Feed Me Poor People. He may or may not be dead.
Why is it as
turtling enough
flat
for the
confirmation?
Turtle Club?
So, according to what I've seen, the story as I understand it is Mitch McConnell, known old man, he's he's fallen a couple times recently, and he said he's not running for re-election this year. So he's retiring. Apparently this week, or actually a couple weeks, like a month ago, he was reportedly found unresponsive in his home. First responders arrived, EMTs arrived. They gave CPR because he was apparently, according to like police scanner reports, well, we don't know if it was him, but they found someone in his home in cardiac arrest, and he was hospitalized. So
2 + 2 is 4. -1 is quick math.
Yeah. Information dug up by reporters indicate he was found unconscious and in cardiac arrest. In the U.S., for people his age, which is 84, surviving an out-of-hospital cardiac arrest, you only have a 4% chance to do that. 3 days after this happened, his wife went to China. Supposedly she then met with the Chinese vice president.
I think...
Okay. Apparently she's like the daughter of some like Chinese shipping magnate or something. I don't know. Daughter promptly deactivated her social media accounts for some reason. Probably to stop people trying to ask her, yo, what the fuck's going on with your dad?
Yeah, that's what I think.
That, or if it turns out he is dead, to not get backlash to cover it. Because, yeah, the other thing is someone spotted someone going into a flooring specialist going into Mitch McConnell's home.
What now?
Someone who specializes in replacing floors.
Oh.
Because when you die, that makes a mess of the floor.
Fair
Spoiler alert. The current, like, Republican, like, head of the Senate claims to have spoken with him, but basically no one believes him. Which has led to a bunch of people memeing on that. It's like, his office refuses to comment on his status. It's just... The governor of Tennessee formally inquired, yo, where the fuck's the senator? What's going on? Which then leads to the big question of, why the fuck would they cover up if he's dead?
Yeah, it's public knowledge. It should be public knowledge.
It should
publicly
be
available knowledge. Like,
yeah. Like, If an American worker doesn't show up to work and doesn't like call in saying they're not going to show up, they can potentially lose their job on the spot. Meanwhile, the American public isn't allowed to know if a member of the United States Senate is dead.
No, you know what's going on? They're putting Mitch McConnell in an artificial fucking mech suit.
They're turning him into Mr. House.
Exactly. I was more so thinking like the Futurama hit.
Yeah, or the Futurama head. Something, cobweb-covered skeleton clutching edge of desk expected to run for another term. So there's some theories I've seen floating out for why are they covering it up. One theory I've seen that I can say is incorrect is that if he dies, the governor could appoint a replacement, and the governor is a Democrat. That's not going to happen because when the current governor was elected, the supermajority GOP in the Kentucky state legislature changed the law so that the governor doesn't get to appoint a replacement. Instead, it would trigger a special election.
And even then, it would only be for 4 months.
Yeah, because
so
his seat was up for election this year in November.
Yeah, so I don't get why they would be covering it up for something that would only be for 4 months.
The two theories I've seen that seem to hold some water is one, this is somehow supposed to cuck Thomas Massey out of being able to try and run for his seat. Or two, they're practicing covering someone up so when Trump dies they can hide it.
Perhaps?
I hate that that's an idea.
I hate it that that's an idea. I really do.
I hate that that's an idea, but I don't think it's possible.
I don't think they just get Grok to AI generate Trump tweets.
Oh my god.
Because the reason why I don't think that's possible is because, at least with McConnell, he's a lot more quiet than Trump.
Yeah, Trump is famously very loud is the problem.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the loudest old man I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
Obama Hussein is one of the stupidest men I've ever seen. And have you seen the tacos? Oh my god, they're so tasty.
The only reason someone else could be more stupid than... The only reason Trump could see someone stupider than himself is that if he doesn't recognize himself in the mirror.
He doesn't even know he's stupid.
Yeah.
He thinks he's the smartest man in the world.
Dunning-Kruger effect.
Exactly.
He's flatly right at the bottom of the Dunning-Kruger curve.
Yeah, he thinks he's the smartest person in the world. He literally...
The peak of the Dunning-Kruger curve, I don't know.
He literally thought that negotiating international politics was like negotiating business, which, by the way, he's not good at.
No.
But it's why he's not good at negotiating with the Iraq deal, or not Iraq? Is it Iraq or Iran?
It's Iran.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
We'll get to that.
I am, but yeah, it's all gonna. His comments on that have been like, have you ever seen a politician in your life?
Yeah, he got me.
That's my only comments that I have, and I think I'm pretty much way ahead of the topic there.
Anyway, next up we have something that's actually good news. So last year, the Republicans banned Planned Parenthood from billing Medicaid for some medical services, but they only banned them for 1 year, so they're getting their funding again, and the conservative news media is super upset about it.
Yeah, but it's also
they're not even allowed to bill them for abortion services. It's other health services.
Yeah, but that's the problem. They're gonna say that that's not the problem. They're going to say that that's exactly what this is. They're going to say that it's all of these people are going to get abortions on Medicaid.
It's not even Medicare, it's Medicaid. Which is
Yeah, that's what I said.
the one specifically for people who are poor, if I remember. Or is it the old people one?
I believe it's old people one. Because I'm on
Yeah.
Medicare, I believe. Actually, I don't remember which one I'm on off the top of my head.
Medicaid. It's the government. No, it's the limited income one.
Yeah, I'm on Medicaid then.
Medicare. Medicare is old people. Medicaid is poor people. Okay, actually, Medicare, according to Wikipedia, is people age 65 or older and young people with disabilities.
Ah, gotcha. But yeah, conservatives don't... You have to keep in mind, conservative media does not stick to logical
Truth?
lines. I'm gonna say logical lines. They try to skirt the line as much as possible before going outright into lies to try and go as far out until their believers, to see how far their believers will, or above until they're how do I put this?
The propagandized masses.
That's one way of putting it. Yeah, until their viewers was I was going to say, to see how far their viewers will listen until they stop believing. Which, if they push the line slow enough, will take forever.
Mhm.
Which they've done already.
Yes.
So they've probably already gotten to the point of being like, oh well. In fact, they probably already skipped straight to, oh, they're getting abortions on Medicare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, next up. Idaho woman. So, Idaho woman, this is like some lady who's like a little bit like notional. I don't know. Her name's irrelevant. She's a lady who went on RFK Jr.'s Children's Health Defense podcast and claimed that vaccines killed her 18-month-old twins. Anyway, the week she got arrested for murdering them by suffocation.
Wow, it's like every time that somebody claims that vaccines killed somebody, it's like they're lying.
Yeah.
Time.
Or that
I
they've got
don't
an
think
agenda.
much more to say on that.
What did you say, Bull? No, Bull, Meep?
I don't really have much more to say on that.
Fair enough.
On this topic. It's
Yeah,
just-
my only thing is that I've heard people who have said that like their loved ones died because of vaccines or whatever, and then it's been like I've seen posts where it's been like, my loved one died because of vaccines or whatever, and then the person on the post had been like, your loved one died because they were hit by a car.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
Like, one of my grandmothers would legitimately have had health problems getting vaccinated. That she was severely allergic to one of the like common, like I think it was like eggs or something, which is like used to help incubate the bacterium that are used, or viruses. It's used for the production process somewhere. At least back then. So it's like that's why you have to, everyone who is able to vaccinate needs a vaccine to protect the people who can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works. In other news, Canada held the competition between companies. They were looking to buy some new submarines. A pair of companies applied, one from South Korea, one from Germany, and Germany won the contract. So Canada's going to have U-boats now.
Well then.
Yeah. Canada went from bullying U-boats to owning U-boats. Let's go. And we have a successful update on a previous story. Previously, I mentioned that a Swiss company was trialing the installation of photovoltaic solar panels in the space between the rails of a railroad track. I read this week that the experiment was considered a success.
Hooray!
Nice. Choo-choo!
Yes.
Actually, wait. If it's photovoltaic, it won't be choo-choo.
No. It's also Swiss. It's all electric.
True.
But that's still.
No.
Click.
There's no chugging. That's only steam.
No, but there's still click.
Yes.
Which I love. Click.
Yeah. In other news, a Boeing 737-400 freighter went down off the coast of Pakistan this week. The 5 crew on board are confirmed deceased.
Mm-hmm.
As of now, we do not know the cause of what caused it to crash. What we do know is that it was flying. There was indication that there was some problem with the GPS navigation, having some kind of interference, followed by radar tracks of the aircraft seeing it abruptly change heading before diving into the sea.
Yeesh.
They are still looking for more. They found the main bulk of the wreckage and they've been fishing it out of the sea. And they're going to be going through it to try and see what happened to it. We don't know what happened to it exactly. Again, we don't know. It went down. That's about all we know about it. There's many things that could have caused that sort of problem. Maybe the GPS bugging out was involved. Who knows? The thing that's kind of interesting to me is that the heading, the direction it was going, changed before it went down. Because from my understanding, it basically dove straight into the sea.
That's sad. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
But they found the wreckage, so they'll probably be able to find the black box for it and go through the flight data recorders to see what happened. We shall see. Bolt.
Yeah.
The numbers, what do they mean, Bolt?
It's briefly short, but still something that's good news nonetheless. We have seen, in regards to Palworld also hitting 1.0, Palworld also managed to hit 40 million players.
Is that concurrent?
I think total.
No, but we did reach 700,000 concurrent players.
Which
Nice.
it's not an all-time peak, but it's still pretty good for what it was, for being back to what it was.
And people are still moaning about it, saying, "Oh, Palworld's never gonna reach the peak." My brother in Christ, what are you talking about?
I don't think it needs to be back at the peak.
No.
Absolute peak.
It's shown that it's a good game.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be for everyone.
It's like, do you remember when all those games journalists were reporting that Black Myth Wukong players drop off after a couple weeks, and it's just community notes, they finished the game?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Yes.
Like
You know, it's a single player game. What the fuck? Huh?
What do you mean the game dropped off? No, people are done.
People finished playing the game, so the average player count on Steam dropped off because the initial surge of everyone playing the game they just bought has ended.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean it's bad or has failed. That means people finished playing.
yeah,
Surprise! People finished playing
I
the first-person
swear.
game.
this is why I don't. This is why I don't bring up takes on.
This is why I don't listen to game journalists.
Oh, I don't
Never
just
listen to games journalists.
I just don't
7.8 out of
listen
10, too much water.
I just don't listen to games journals, but I also don't listen to people online much anymore. I just play the game. I might look at a review on Steam occasionally and be like, how much does this affect my opinion? Maybe a tiny bit. And then play it. Oh, hey. Enjoy it. If I see a bad take, I might bring it up here and be like, hey, guys.
It's comically bad.
Oh, yeah, if it's comically bad, exactly.
So the games journalist trying to beat the Cuphead tutorial versus the 6-year-old trying to beat the Cuphead tutorial.
Yeah, like that. Or, like, people being like, the only people who still like Palworld are anti-Nintendo haters.
Pope.
Bruh.
Teeth.
No. I like Nintendo. I want them to fucking do better.
I used to like Nintendo. Now they just kind of exist.
Yeah.
I just want them to do better because they fucking suck as a company right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Honestly, I will say though, it's at least not as bad as Xbox or PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
They may not be a good company, but they aren't stooping as low as AI or what's been going on with Xbox, which I think is also in the idea box.
No, for sure. I'm gonna be like, until we know for sure that they aren't doing AI, I'll say, sure.
For now,
I don't know.
I'll be the
know
devil's
how sure.
advocate, and I'll say innocent to prove it otherwise.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, this is what just organized. Oops.
Next
I'm saying-
up, Trump said something fucking stupid again.
And water makes you wet.
Yeah.
Water is wet, the sky is blue.
See, I've always I stopped saying water is wet because then I'm gonna find someone who's gonna like, like water actually isn't actually wet. So I'm just like, water just makes you wet.
If someone does that, Jimmy, send them the Wikipedia page for dry water.
Actually, there is a fun fact about water. Technically, it is wet, but we cannot feel it as wet.
Whack.
Yeah. Because we do not have the ability to feel wet. Technically.
Yeah, anyway, so this week, while at the NATO summit that was in Turkey, Trump made reference to the Islamic Republic of Japan.
Right. I forgot he did that.
Yeah, because he apparently confused Japan and Iran. At least I assume it was Iran, because he was referring to the Islamic Republic of Japan shooting missiles at the U.S. 2 months ago.
Probably.
Which led to some funny memes of people like the place Japan meme. And stuff like that. That and like edits of I think it was a bunch of Muslime characters dancing to a song, but they replaced it with like a Islamic Mujahideen sounding song.
Just can I say it again?
Yes.
Brother, what?
No, I think there's a better phrase for this.
What is it?
I'm waiting for someone to say the thing before I say the thing.
Give him to me.
Not that, Amy. Wait, it was me.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't touch it.
No,
I'm
no,
playing the game.
no,
You
no,
could see
no,
if you
no,
were watching
no,
the stream.
no.
You could see I was not
Amy,
touching the
Amy.
thing.
No. It was Meep. It was Meep. Meep, what the fuck? That's not the correct line either.
Mr. Beast!
Oh my god.
Say the line, Jimmy.
There's absolutely nobody.
Yeah.
It just got into a point where I'm not surprised by whatever this man does. It's just...
So anyway, in the completely unrelated news, he went to the hospital for another mental health checkup.
Oh, you know for a fact he's gonna boast about it if he does well.
Yeah, it was kind
Oh
of.
yeah.
Technically, he doesn't even do well. I don't think. I think technically
No.
he does passable.
I don't even think he does that.
My point being that he does well enough that they're like, I mean, you're not deteriorating at a horrible rate.
You still recognize yourself in the mirror.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. Like, but he
anyway.
doesn't even fucking remember which one Japan is.
He confused Iran and Japan. Which, to be fair, given how he probably mispronounces them both, is probably just him mispronouncing shit.
He
But
also
still.
mispronounces China. He goes, China.
China.
Yeah, he pronounces China with a J.
My vagina. My vagina.
We don't have a bonk sound effect in the Roomba.
Wait, I do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, we've got more good news. This time in the world of science. Specifically, medical science.
Ooh.
An American high school student has invented a method to, like, specifically dye stitches with beet juice in such a way that the thread changes color in the presence of an infection. Basically, color change based on the pH of the skin, and apparently the pH changes if the flesh becomes infected due to the immunoresponse, and it can allow doctors to easily, or the patient themselves to easily tell if their wounds become infected to get medical treatment, and it's a lot cheaper than current smart stitches. So, let's fucking go.
Nice.
Back to our regularly scheduled bullshit. The CEO of Palantir, the surveillance company,
Isn't it Palantir?
I have no idea and I don't fucking care,
You know what? That's fair.
called the Pope a, quote, Chinese communist agent, end quote, for daring to say that AI should be used for the common good and not to make money for the rich.
I don't think AI
is
should
still
be
being
used
based.
until. I don't think AI should be used until we fucking reduce its impact on the world.
Well, yes, that's part of it being used for the common good.
That's my opinion.
But, you know, the Pope continues to be based.
Yep.
He's not based on everything, but he's based on a lot. Because he's
Based on
Catholic and not evangelical. In other news, the Trump administration, the Trump regime this week, published a 162-page report calling the Smithsonian Museum woke and demanding it remove exhibits on the following: systematic racism, the gender pay gap, women's suffrage, the overturning of Roe v. Wade, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, LGBT rights, the Founding Fathers owning slaves, Christopher Columbus and colonization, anti-gun violence protests, police brutality, racial discrimination in schools, etc. Something 1984. The Smithsonian director basically put out a statement saying that, no.
All I have to say is, fuck him.
Yes.
Fucking
In other
racist.
news, we have the latest conservative outrage at Zoran Mondani. How dare he? Checks notes. Adds $700 million to the New York School District's annual budget.
They want kids to be unintelligent.
Uh.
However, I want to add something here. Because, I don't know. Do you know how much? Do you know if that is said to be specifically divided a certain way?
I don't know. I did see people commenting on the fact that, yes, New York City's school budget is very high and their test score results are kind of poor. However, the school district budget is, reminder, the school district for the largest city in the country, and that budget includes things like busing all the students to school in New York City.
Yes.
As well as
But
doing other things other than just educating the students.
I do want to point out, though, that just because the budget gets sent to them doesn't mean that it will be appropriated in correct places.
Yeah, and also, if I remember right, New York City also has like a relatively extensive and expensive school building security.
Yeah, due to fucking...
Yeah, not to mention they have to maintain a bunch of buildings that I'm sure are pretty old and are in, New York City.
Yeah. But
So,
I do want to just mention that, it could just, especially if it's going to high schools, they could just decide, football.
yeah.
And because there has been a number of times that if they even still have arts in schools, which, God, I hope they do. God, I fucking hope they do. There's been a number of times when I had to fucking fundraise for my classes, especially classes in the arts areas, just to be able to do half the shit that we wanted to, or buy my own instruments and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
And
all
so,
the money
like-
goes into sports. Because they don't
Yes.
want clever people, they want strong people. Strong, stupid
Yeah,
people that
because
will
the
do their
institution
bidding.
of learning should definitely have the highest paid professional on site, being the guy in charge of the head trauma department, as in
The
inflicting
head
head
trauma department, or the person who, does, as I pointed out for my high school, did corporal punishment.
Yeah.
Fun.
But yeah.
Yeah, but like, how dare he dedicate taxpayer money to educating the taxpayers' children, and also, as also part of it, I'm pretty sure, feeding the taxpayers' children.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh,
chair.
no.
No, hang that man.
It's in America. It's in America. I guarantee you.
Reminder: the Republican Party is officially against free school lunches for everyone.
Yes, it's America. I guarantee you unless he fucking made it so that lunches are free in New York schools. I guarantee you that those lunches are going to be paid by the students or their families.
At least in part, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is a standard in the U.S.
Ugh, I hate that.
In other news, so Trump's return flight from that the NATO summit. I don't have very much on the NATO summit in Turkey. There's a good picture of Trump and Zelensky together doing a big thumbs up. Turkey's apparently wanting to get rid of their Russian S-400s so they can buy F-35s. And apparently, supposedly Russia's asking if they can get them back, and people are like, no, give them to Ukraine. It'd be funny. And, useful to, NATO's goals. But, but the one here is, so, Trump flew to the NATO summit on his nice new Air Force One that Qatar gifted him. But on his return leg, he flew from Turkey to the UK and then from the UK home. That leg from Turkey to the UK was not on his brand new Air Force One. It was on the old one. Allegedly, so Trump said that he's Iran's number one target for assassinating. Allegedly, Trump's new Air Force One isn't fit with all the missile defense systems the old one is. You know, even after he spent like several hundred million taxpayer dollars on the refit for it. I should mention the reporters who reported that allegedly the new plane doesn't have all of the things. The DOJ promptly subpoenaed them.
You want to know something? Heard people since that and the fucking UFC shit be like, "Oh, he's paid out of pocket. What do you mean?"
Lies.
No, he isn't. His new helipad on the White House. I didn't mention this last week because I didn't realize it. Apparently, he got the funding for it from Lockheed Martin.
Yeah, he doesn't want to pay for shit. He doesn't even pay the people who he fucking hires.
Yeah.
When has he ever paid for anything?
He's definitely not paid for his crimes.
He fucking literally, even then, he gets the cheapest ass fucking jobs imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think
something Green Water Solutions?
Yeah, I was literally about to bring up the fact that the goddamn the goddamn reflecting pool now looks like a goddamn algae pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know, let's just take this normal this great monument to the US and just fucking
wreck it.
Take a shit in it.
And like, oh well, it doesn't look patriotic enough because instead of it looking blue and shit like I want it to, for no fucking reason, when it's supposed to be a reflecting pool, which isn't supposed to look blue.
It's supposed to be reflective because it reflects on the history.
Well, no.
I don't know. I
It's
absolutely
supposed to reflect the monument.
Oh, fair enough.
It's supposed to be
It's
big
supposed to
mirror.
reflect the Washington Monument, which is what it did.
I'm sorry, I
obelisk.
bullshitted my way through that one, Chief.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Another hand touches the beacon.
And then it was just like, oh, I want it blue. And then he just turned it green instead.
Oh, no,
I guess
he turned the American flag blue. He just redefined what blue is.
And then he's just like, you know what?
Shut up, Meep.
I guess Ireland is really happy about this one. Except they aren't.
Come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man.
I had to bring in Ireland because it's green.
Anyway, more good news in the field of science. Scientists in South Korea successfully 3D printed a living human cornea and implanted it into a patient as a successful lab trial, restoring the function of their eye. And because it's 3D printed out of their own cells, there's like no transplant rejection or anything like that. So, you know, that's great. Emmy.
All right, so the
Salem brick trials.
The Salem brick trials. I couldn't fucking not include that goddamn comment. That was such a good one. The Salem brick trials. All right. Reckless Ben God, that name. At this point, every time I see that name, I'm starting to have, like, fucking flashbacks. I wish I was being I wish I was being, like, ironic there. Every time I do that, I'm, like, recalling every single part of this video, like, with, like, fucking vivid detail. Every single parts of his video with, like, vivid detail. Like, I remember every single one and just, like... Let's do a recap, because it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. Reckless Ben picked up a case about, hey, I'm going to go look into this 200 million, or not 200 million, sorry, 200,000. I was about to be way worse than things were allegedly happening. 200,000 Lego case at Bricks and Minifigs, involving an owner by the name of Brian Mansell, who basically got scammed out of his collection by the corporation when they kicked the original owners off the premises. Tried to do a bunch of small court cases to get the money back, which there's been allegations that those court cases got dismissed, so I'm not entirely sure what actually happened with those, so put those with asterisks now. But until I have actual evidence, I'm going to say that they were successful with those. But the stuff that we can actually verify was that he was then, when he was trying to actually get them with a civil case after they closed a store to try and avoid any sort of litigation or follow-up, was harassed by police in the district of American Fork, Utah. To the point of basically how do I put this? Basically, constitutional degrees. Unconstitutional degrees, and it was pretty bad. And the three people from BAM, Bricks and Minifigs, BAM, who were at the center of it, were two owners and Ammon. I already forgot his fucking last name. Ugh, I've heard it so many times. I'm just gonna call him Ammon, because I don't fucking care. Because fuck it. Ammon Neff. Sorry, it suddenly came to me. Basically, since his second part, he's been gagged through an order, which was then thrown out. CoffeeZilla did an update, which there were allegations by, or which there was a friend of Ben's, which then said, actually there were a bunch of small minifigures that were also in the store that were not inventoried by the original owner, because how can you inventory all these things? And also, this deal was not a part of the deal with the owner, so blah blah blah. And so now things are even weirder about that $200,000 number. So as much as CoffeeZilla did his best, that $200,000 number is even fucking weirder now, and I don't know what to trust anymore. Anyway, now that he's back, we have his part 3. And as big as it is, I'm gonna say this now, I don't have much to say about it. Mostly because I just don't really... I think most of it I can summarize as just... Oh yeah, Ben got a lot of footage from the case that he's in. And Emin McNeff was doing some really bullshit things, and the cops in not Fork, or not American Fork, but the another place, which I already forgot the district, so pardon me. The place where the head of Bricks and Minifigs is. Basically, they have been buying into everything that Bam has said and been like, yeah, no, we'll just work with McDuff mostly. And everything that you're doing is wrong. Even though no, you have quote-unquote evidence. However, there's one major thing that makes a lot of this frustrating to watch, this part 3. And that is that even though he does say that he got that even though Reckless Ben does say he got a fucking lawyer later on, a lot of this in part 3 is clear that he did not have a lawyer yet. So the courts are ruling against him, the police are ruling against him, and a lot of this is just, he is repeating the same points that, you know, and not pushing back against a judge, or not knowing how to speak in court, or not knowing how to speak to police, or not knowing when to shut up against police. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And a lot of this is just, dude, you should have had a lawyer sooner. I'm glad he has one now, but this is just... And so most of this is going to be... Unless there's a huge update... I'm not going to be posting about this again. I thought this was going to be a bigger update. I genuinely did. But I feel like the biggest thing that we got out of this was... We finally know what the fucking... threat was that Bricks and Minifigs kept saying that he made against their main place. Because they were like, oh, hey, you made threats against us in one of our stores. And he was just like, I don't know. What do you mean? He apparently... quote-unquote, made threats that he was going to burn the place down just because he politely came to talk to Ammon McDuff before doing all of this back in when I first mentioned that in part 1 of this whole bullshit. Yeah, he called the cops in part 1. Basically, well, what I'm calling essentially part 1. And the whole thing was that they were like, yeah, no, that's valid. What? So, in short, one of the biggest things that I think a lawyer would have called out the court and lawyers about is that he... when talking to the other side's lawyer, Ben was just like, yeah, there's video evidence that I submitted showing that I did not make this threat. And the lawyer was just like, now keep in mind, he actually has the audio there. So he's actually playing this audio. So this isn't like me repeating what he allegedly says. And the lawyer is just like, well, because you didn't show when you entered the store, and it's only from when you entered the elevator and went up and exited and when you were going down the elevator, it doesn't show everything. What? So, yeah, there you go. That's everything, pretty much. Fucking Reckless Ben shit, the Salem brick trials are still going on, and yeah, it's all going legal. And right now, it's just absolute kangaroo court bullshit, basically. And, yeah. He says he's going to do part 4. I will probably watch it and only update if I think that there's something worth adding. Unlike this time, where it was the other way around. I saw it and was just like, oh, hey, let's put it in the idea box. No. Anyway. Next part, I believe. Next part is for me.
Next up, we're going to England.
Oh, I see a name that I recognize.
Yes. So in England, shocker, in factual functioning democracies, if you do a corruption, there's actually an investigation. Because, so, for context, the now former British Prime Minister, I think it's Keir Starmer, got basically booted out of office because he got a gift of some really fancy glasses from someone. But, you know, he disclosed the gift and all that. He did things properly, except he probably shouldn't have taken the gift. So it's come out that Nigel Farage, who is the leader of the far-right Reform UK party, formerly the Brexit party, got a far more valuable gift from a crypto CEO and didn't disclose it. Oops. And he is, facing an investigation by the House of Commons. What's the exact term of it? House of Commons Privileges Committee. And as a result of this could trigger a by-election, which gets him basically kicked out, and he'd have to run for re-election. Just off here. He decided to get ahead of it by resigning and immediately running in the resulting by-election, saying that it's up to his constituents to judge him versus these false allegations from the political establishment trying to destroy him. It's all the deep state. That said, no major political party is running a candidate against him, labeling the whole thing as a farce and a political stunt, making him look like an idiot. Because, if he wins the re-election, the investigation continues, and he'd probably have to have a new by-election. Anyway, they've all said they will run in that one. That said, there is one individual of note who is running against him. The one, the only, Count Bin-Face, formerly Lord Buckethead.
Who literally looks like a fucking Darth Vader cosplayer, and it's amazing.
Do you have an image of Count Bin-Face, Amy? You can put in images.
I do not off of right now, but I can see if I can find one really quick.
Yeah, let's see if you can find one for me. So, for those of you not aware, Count Bin-Face is a prominent British joke candidate who's like a satirical candidate whose like campaign pledges include things like moving the hand dryer in a local pub's bathroom to a more logical position, building one affordable home, things like that.
I got it. I'll put it in the images.
Yeah. Count Bin-Face. Also,
I love him.
We know who he is. He's a British comedian. We know who's under the costume. But the Count Bin-Face, the character, also claims to be from the planet Sigma 9, which I'm sure Darius would think is very hilarious.
Probably.
I feel like I should know that.
It basically the whole campaign. One of the main points of the law that he's campaigning on is he is not Nigel Farage.
Oh, 6'9", 69. Duh.
No, Sigma 9. It's because Sigma's a meme as well.
Oh.
Sigma male or whatever. The But yeah, there is a legitimate non-zero chance that Count Binface could win this election, which would be funny.
Part of it's also he's just when he does actually talk and he does actually run for campaigns and is actually being serious. The dude's actually really reasonable.
Yeah, he said his ultimate number one goal with the whole character is one, to be a bit satirical and funny, and two, to encourage people to go out and vote.
Yes, I think I first heard about him. I think I originally thought I think I heard about him first through what's it called Last Week Tonight, but I think I heard about him before that. I can't remember where. Oh my god. Regardless, he's kind of a legend.
A novelty candidate, like Vermin Supreme, Count Binface, is a self-described independent space warrior who wears a large bin-shaped helmet. Yeah.
Like I said, he's a Darth Vader lookalike, and he rocks it. He rocks it.
Had a previous similar character called Lord Buckethead, but changed to Count Binface due to a copyright dispute.
My guess is with Buckethead, the artist.
Yeah, the Buckethead character, yeah. He's previously run against Boris Johnson, and a few others, including Rishi Sunak, Andy Burnham, and he's standing against Nigel Farage. Has used Binface to promote electoral participation with the slogan "Make Your Vote Count." Originally started as an independent, but his affiliation has been given since 2023 as the Count Binface Party. I mean, he's never gonna huge numbers of the votes, but he might this time because again, he's literally the only person of note running other than Nigel Farage, and people don't really like him. So he's not only it's not only that he's the only notable candidate running against him, but because the UK is a functional democracy, they've got more than two parties. So Nigel Farage, yeah, he won the election. He had the most votes in the thing, but it was only 26% of the vote or something like that. So literally everyone who does like him is probably gonna go and vote Count Binface. Which means the Nigel Farage, who was previously looking at potentially be in the running to be the next prime minister, might not be a minister at all.
That's hilarious.
Might not be a member of parliament at all, which would be fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, speaking of, here's a song by Buckethead.
Bolt, hit soundbite.
You got it. No after I take it?
Yes.
By the way, since we mentioned Buckethead, I'm going to link a song by the instrumental artist Buckethead, who is also incredible. You should listen to him really quick. I love him, too. We Can Rebuild Him is incredible.
Also, I think one of the other funny things is that, he's gone in the full getup onto, the BBC to discuss, the election that he's running in.
Oh, yeah, I think he...
and they've treated the character completely seriously because it's Britain.
Now that I think about it, I think he even appeared on Last Week Tonight.
He may have.
I think originally I thought it was a joke, but now that I think about it, I think he actually was there.
Yep. In unrelated news, Mexico. Mexico has announced it is filing criminal complaints in U.S. court over the deaths of 17 Mexican citizens and counting in ICE/DHS custody. So, yeah, the Trump regime is evil and killing people. In other news, the Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs Research released, they published the results of a recent poll they did, with some interesting results. Among other things in the poll, among U.S. Jews, Zohar Mamdani is seen more favorably than Benjamin Netanyahu.
I wonder why.
They are both seen among U.S. Jews as less popular than both figures are among the general population. Though they are both way less unpopular than Trump. Other notable things from this poll.
I don't understand that sentence.
The number of people who said that they dislike them. So their unpopularity as opposed to their popularity.
Okay.
The number of people who say that they don't like Mamdani and that they don't like Netanyahu is both less than the number of people who said that they don't like Trump.
Okay, sorry, the sentence structure was
yes.
difficult.
It is somewhat confusingly worded. Other notable results include 30% of American Jews calling the actions in Gaza a genocide, and 38% of U.S. Jews feeling that the U.S. is, quote, too supportive of Israel. Something reminder that the U.S. press is less critical of Israel's actions than the Israeli press. In other news, the U.S. Federal Trade Commission has reached a settlement with John Deere, who makes tractors, which will compel the company to facilitate a right to repair for its products. So, W. Next up.
Let's hope that sticks, though.
Yeah. Next up, Ken Paxton.
Boo.
Ken Paxton (parentheses Texas Attorney General). So not the Alaska, not Alaska Ken Paxton's.
I actually do know this. I just wanted to boo him anyway.
Yeah, boo him. So he has, among the things he's known for, he has prominently reminded voters that it is illegal to vote under a false address. So anyway, it was found that he's been voting under a false address for the last 6 years.
Yes!
They really do like to tell you the things that you shouldn't do because that's what they're doing.
Something, every accusation from Republicans is an admission of guilt.
Yep.
In unrelated news,
I want to explain it because it's even funnier.
Okay.
It's even funnier than that. Basically, the fucker decided, I'm not. Basically, his wife divorced him and kicked him out of the house. And so instead of just moving out like a good boy and then switching his address, he's just like, I might get back together with her. Not how that works usually. He kept the address as that because he thought he might eventually get back together with her. That's what the funny part is.
Anyway, next unrelated news. A video happened across my feed of someone who's an expert in these sorts of things. Specifically, by these sorts of things, I mean roadside signage and pole installations. Apparently, they are supposed to have a special plate that they're attached to, meaning that if they get hit by a car, it breaks away instead of being a solid object to obliterate your car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they found? Basically, never have that plate.
What?
Flock cameras.
Huh?
Meaning, in addition to being a blatant violation of your privacy, they are a flagrant danger to drivers.
Oh, so just like Teslas, or specifically, a certain kind of Tesla.
The 8-bit Tesla, yes.
Yeah. By the way, if those things hit you, they'll not just kill the driver inside of it, but the driver outside of it too.
Yes. Every
time I see one of those, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna just let you pass me. I'm gonna slow down so that way you can get like 20 miles away from me.
Every time both me and my mother see one of those, we both hiss at it.
I don't want to be near that thing in case it gets in an accident.
Yep. Good news.
Good news,
Iowa?
everybody.
Iowa has passed a law making major animal abuse a felony punishable by 5 years in prison.
Should be 10.
Should be 100.
Mm.
Death immediately.
Let's before we get to that one, Bull, because I found something more on it. Apparently Lindsey Graham fucking keeled over last night and died.
Yes.
So, Lindsey Graham, known homophobic Republican senator from South Carolina, something was percent speedrun any percent by the Wikipedia editors.
Yes.
He keeled over and died.
Yes. Oh! Please be respectful these times. Then fucking be respectful of us, motherfuckers.
I'd like to point out, one of the people like commenting on his death is someone who is apparently a trans sex worker who was like, yo, by the way, this guy like paid me for prostitution, and he wore red female lingerie the whole time.
If I ever find his, if before I leave I see his grave, which I probably won't, I'm gonna go piss on it.
Mm-hmm.
If I find any of these fuckers' graves, I'm pissing on it.
Yeah. Also, speaking of using his death for political purposes, Donald Trump. Donald Trump had like an interview or something where he was talking about it and said that one of the last things he heard from Lindsey Graham like a couple hours before his death was Lindsey Graham on a call saying how dedicated he was to passing Trump's voter suppression bill. So that we have to pass it for him because it was his dying wish. Look, the Lindsey Graham, by the way, is like known for like bending over backwards to appeal to Trump. By the way,
Okay.
I'm pissing on his grave harder.
our piss.
Hey, Amy.
What?
I may or may not have the funny bunny.
Nice.
So, Bolt.
I may or may not have multiples
Yeah.
of the funny bunny.
So, as Bolt added to the idea box, Ice decided to be Ice again, to which I responded, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
This depresses me. I'm gonna definitely know about it.
Yeah. So, Bolt, which incident are you referring to?
Oh, I don't know. The fact that they decided to shoot one again.
Okay, yeah, so this was the one in Houston. So I've looked into this one. May I take over, Bolt?
Please do.
Yeah. So in Houston, ICE shot a guy again. They have confirmed that the guy they shot was not the guy they were looking for. They claimed someone in the back of his van was someone they were looking for. They said they saw someone who matched the description of the individual. That should point out that there were no windows for the back of the van. Because it's, a work van. The guy was driving to work. They claim that the driver who was the guy who got shot and killed, was trying to run over the ICE agents after ramming their vehicle. His vehicle appears to have been undamaged, based on the few pictures we have of it, and the other people in the vehicle, through their lawyers, said that they never saw someone in front of their vehicle. Also, the picture of ICE arresting the guy they shot before he died. He was outside the vehicle, and next to the rear wheel of the vehicle. Also, the people inside the vehicle said that the shots into the vehicle came from the side of the vehicle. ICE has said that the officers involved did not have body cameras. The reason for that, despite all the funding they've been given, they claim is because of the Democrat government shutdowns.
Lies.
Yeah. They also claimed that there was no dash cam footage from their vehicle.
Sure, there was.
Lies number 2.
And also, apparently, the nearby buildings, none of them apparently had CCTV cameras, according to ICE.
So that's how many lies already?
Yes.
Damn.
And also, the people who survived the incident have said that they've been detained the whole time. All the witnesses got detained, and ICE is apparently trying to get them to sign papers to self-deport themselves. So they're trying to get rid of witnesses too.
Oh man, how many more illegal things are they gonna do?
So basically, it's like that incident in Michigan, except there's less footage of it.
Because of course there would be less.
Yeah. Yeah, don't really have much more to say on that, other than,
Cringe.
cringe. Speaking of, though, paramilitary agents involved in political violence. So apparently this week, Congressman Ro Khanna of California took a trip to Israel to tour the West Bank firsthand, wherein he was, quote, detained by armed Israeli settlers for over an hour. His translator, informed him, yo, you've got, Americans in the group, the American embassy's, concerned about what you're doing, to which they went, Lamau. Eventually, the IDF showed up, and they told the settlers to go away, and then they detained him.
Huh.
And, the American media doesn't give a shit that a sitting member of Congress was detained by agents of a foreign military while on official business.
Nope.
The
Not
US
in America.
Yeah, the U.S. Embassy also didn't give a shit. Apparently, they put out no statement on it and have refused to comment. Though I will say, Ro Khanna, in response to this, officially is like, yeah, this is a problem with Israel as an entity, and their people. Is like, he wasn't Israel. He's like, yeah, no, he was having none of that shit. And he also name dropped himself as prospective presidential candidate. So, I mean, a little bit of an opportunist, but because he's big things basically been he's big pushing the Epstein files, then he's now kind of big pushing Israel's being kind of cringe, guys.
He's also been pushing fucking the fact that Elon Musk potentially, allegedly, killed children.
According to sources.
Yes. And being sued by Elon for it.
Yeah, sued for Elon Musk for citing his source of this news agency right here.
Mr. Elon, I like free speech.
Yeah, Mr. So-called free speech absolutist Elon Musk.
When free speech is
Oh
on the
yeah,
table.
but he doesn't like it when you say anything about anything that he does. He just doesn't like it.
Also,
When
I should mention for Ro Khanna being detained, I wouldn't be surprised that if he'd ended up getting shot and killed by the settlers, the U.S. political establishment wouldn't care.
No, they wouldn't. Don't. This is just why it just depresses me.
On Israel, and two, Ro Khanna isn't white.
Yep.
Also, he was specifically where he got detained by. He was visiting a Palestinian village that had been completely destroyed in the West Bank. Including, I should mention, their Christian church. Because, the evangelicals are so dedicated to how important Christianity is and how they must always fight to protect it and the Christian values, Except from Israel. But, Segue now into Meep's War News segment.
All right, back to Devon.
Yeah. Russian occupation officials in occupied Crimea have begun evacuating the peninsula. Notably, as in part of doing this, they have been observed burning documents. Which is something you really only do if you expect not to be able to come back. So, in the shape of an L on her forehead. You know the news? I saw someone in Crimea manage to find a gas station that actually had gasoline. The price of gasoline in Crimea at this gas station was 290 rubles per liter. Or, I don't think that number's... I think I did the conversion right, but it's $14.30 a gallon. Which I assume that's supposed to be 3.3 euros a liter?
Jesus.
I wrote 330 euros a liter, and that is not right. I'm sure that's not right.
Jesus Christ. No, probably not. But
No,
even then,
given it's 14.30 a gallon. Let's see, like
fucking Christ.
14.30 a gallon to euros per liter. That would be 3.31 euros per liter. So, yeah. Russian citizens have begun abandoning vehicles with empty gas tanks at gas stations to form the start of the queue for fresh gas. They're just leaving their vehicles at the gas station. They're also, like, camping at gas stations, hoping to be in the front of the line for gas. Russian farmers are reporting a shortage of diesel, resulting in them being either unable to afford to harvest their crops due to the high prices, or pure inability due to lack of fuel altogether. Meaning Russia will struggle to harvest all their crops. Which is not going to cause famine in Russia, because they export a lot of these crops. Food is going to cause famine in Africa.
Fun.
Russia claims to have captured the city of Konstantinivka, a city they definitely do not hold, that is firmly in the tactical gray zone no man's land that Ukraine probably hasn't even had dudes physically in for months anyway. This was seemingly just something they claimed to get a PR win for the 4th of July. Speaking of Russia's quote-unquote PR wins, Putin staged a, quote, visit to the front line, parentheses, a soundstage in his bunker, to show how brave and strong he is to his people. He doesn't look very strong or brave, even ignoring it's obviously not even outdoors, let alone anywhere near the front line. So yeah. Ukraine confirms Russia has made one thing that's actually a little successful in their war. They've confirmed Russia's destroyed 200 locomotives in Ukraine. No, it's damaged or destroyed 200 locomotives since the start of the year. So, yeah.
Oh no.
In other news, the Omsk refinery, the largest in Russia, at over double the size of the Moscow refinery, got slammed repeatedly by Ukraine's new extended-range 5-point strategic strike drones, taking 80% of its capacity offline overnight.
Yeah, damn.
Russia's reportedly begun setting up special gas stations exclusively for Russian officials and, Russian elites, who naturally have priority for gas, because in Mother Russia, everyone is equal, but some people are more equal than others. Anyway, normal residents are getting special gas stations. This week, the price of crude oil on the global market was back down below pre-Iran war levels already somehow. Never mind, it spiked again because Trump declared the ceasefire was over. Not that it was ever truly in place to begin with, but he wanted to bomb Iran again, I guess. In other news, the head of the Egyptian Relief Committee in Gaza, whose notable achievements include organizing watch parties for the FIFA World Cup, got assassinated by the IDF 1 hour before Egypt was set to play a World Cup match against Argentina. Yeah.
You know the worst.
How dare the citizens of Gaza check notes watch the FIFA World Cup? Ukraine successfully hit 3 different Russian oil refineries in a single 24-hour period. Next up, do we all know where the Sea of Azov in the Black Sea is?
No.
It is the northeast portion of the Black Sea that is north and east of Crimea. It's that little pocket up there in the top right.
Mm-hmm.
If you consult a map. Ukraine, this week, is confirmed to have sunk... No, not just this week. In a span of 96 hours, sunk 35 ships in the Sea of Azov, with 70 total video confirmed strikes on ships in the sea this week alone.
Jesus.
This was apparently a big swarm of mostly small inland/river tankers meant to resupply Crimea with fuel. They were all loaded and sent in at once, presumably hoping to overwhelm Ukrainian drones' abilities to stop them. The only thing they succeeded in overwhelming was the Crimean port's ability to unload them. So they are forced to sit still in the open and get blown up. Well done, Russia. The other thing these ships are used for is they're loaded up and then they sail out into the open Black Sea to fill up Russian Shadow Fleet tankers, so they don't need to go through the Kerch Strait. Yeah, Russia just completely closed the Kerch Strait because there's just no reason for them to keep it open.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the tankers got blown up. Like, and I should mention, this swarm was particularly big, but these boats have, been there, so, why hasn't Ukraine been striking them? Well, there's been something of an unofficial ceasefire on the Black Sea against shipping, for the most part. Ukraine avoided striking tankers, Russia refrained from striking grain ships. So some theorize Ukraine no longer cares because Russia's going to do a big mobilization after their election this year. That Putin's going to win in a completely free and fair, not rigged in any way election. So there's some theory that Ukraine's trying to put maximum pressure on Russia before that to try and get Putin to back off, which he won't. The other theory is Ukraine's hit all of the Black Sea submarines. So Russia may not have the ability to interdict grain shipping anymore, at least not reliably.
Damn. Good job, Ukraine.
Yeah. Ukraine's mid-range Hornet drone logistic strikes on trucks in the rear areas of the occupied regions have reached an average of 34 confirmed hits a day and climbing. I should mention, that's just, the rear area, somewhat long-range strikes. The, frontline tactical strikes, the sides of the roads are completely lined with burnt-out logistics vehicles. Ukraine has begun a drone strike campaign to dismantle all the bridges in the Russian region of Belgorod, expanding their logistics interdiction campaign. Trump announced Ukraine will be allowed to domestically produce Patriot interceptors under license. We'll see if that actually happens, and even if it does, that would take years. That said, Ukraine has announced they are working on a domestic ballistic missile interceptor for Europe. So, at the NATO summit, Trump tried again to, convince Zelensky to go meet Putin in Moscow for talks, which Zelensky obviously won't do. But Zelensky's response, is, yeah, man, reminder, career comedian. Quote, "It's difficult. There are a lot of Ukrainian drones there. It's dangerous." Just absolute cinema. I should mention that got Trump to laugh. Just peak. And that's kind of done with war. So, like, just
Oh,
absolute
already?
cinema. Absolute cinema.
Wait, already? Damn.
Yeah. Again, I've been trying to keep it to a minimum. I mean, there's a standard, Russia terror
No,
bombing.
I mean wait, that means we finished under 5 hours.
Yeah. The one thing, Amy, I do want to tell you about, because it was a funny, is Trump tried to get Zelensky to go to Moscow again, and Zelensky's response was, quote, "It's difficult. There's a lot of Ukrainian drones there. It's dangerous." Great. That's all I'm saying.
Because Trump keeps talking about how dangerous those drones are.
Oh, no, because Trump keeps trying to get him to go to Moscow to meet with Putin, where Putin would obviously have Zelensky arrested or shot. Both.
Or fake Putin's death and be like, oh, it was Zelensky.
Yeah, it's obviously stupid, and he's not going to do it. So he turned it around as an opportunity to roast Russia, which is absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Hold on, I need to.
Absolute cinema.
Yep.
Let's catch some Melperts.
But yeah, that's actually the idea box for today.
Shit.
Incredible. Oh, hold on. I just looked at something. One of my mother's posts somewhere. Quote, "I'm full of breakfast, burrito, and coffee. I'm both Snorlax and Cornholio." Oh, hold on. We've got an update on something some of Mitch McConnell's neighbors have said. Days before the ambulance call, he was seen in a wheelchair, pale, mouth slacked open, being carted around by staffers. Day of 911 call, neighbors saw him loaded into an ambulance and confirmed his eyes were closed and he was not moving. There was oxygen tubes running to his face and nose. His staffers were crying. No sirens in the emergency vehicle.
Okay.
No sirens in the ambulance. He was dead.
Then why have they not announced it?
Also, on this topic of Lindsey Graham being dead, yeah, he was like very much pro-Israel war hawk. Like he was one of the people pushing for the war in Iran. He's an ass.
Once again, I feel no sympathy for people who felt no sympathy for others.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm tired of people telling me to feel sympathy for them.
Los Angeles is ending their contract with Flock. Let's go. Due to a mix of community backlash and the fact that they don't fucking work. Because they apparently had 161 hits on reported stolen vehicles via Flock, and 0 correct reports. Every single one was a false positive.
Wow. Oh, actually,
even funnier from Lindsey Graham. Apparently, one of his last interactions with the reporters was he got asked how much McConnell's doing. He said, "I don't know. I'm gonna go check right now," and then he died.
Well, hope to hear from him soon.
He went to go check, so he had to go on location. Let's fucking go.
Hope to hear from him soon. That's such
Oh,
a
that's
morbid joke. Oh my god, I love it.
that is hilarious. His friend does what he loved, blindly following Mitch McConnell.
Anyway, I have a question. Because this is technically an old thing that I put into the idea box. So anybody have some like weird or like funny takes that you've seen online?
Oh my god. Oh my god, they did it. I apparently, for some like web animated official Transformers thing, they finally had Optimus Prime do the I'm going to turn into a truck now. They had him do it. They had him say the line.
Okay.
Because if you're not aware, they like did like an audience poll to ask what for a line for one of the Michael Bay Transformers movies, and I'm going to turn into a truck now by Optimus Prime was the one that won, and they didn't do it.
Well, yeah, because it was one of those polls where like it was them fucking with the poll. You know what I mean? Like it was the people fucking with the poll. It's like when they tried to send somebody to send, I think it was Justin Bieber to fucking Alaska.
No, it was like some celebrity like go to some like Walmart or something, and they picked the most remote Walmart, and the guy actually went because he was a good sport about it. Because it wasn't Alaska. I don't think it was Justin Bieber. It was someone else. Oh,
And then there was like a condom company that was like, hey, where will we open? In like Botswana, I don't remember where, but it was like
a headline from not The Onion, but a different satirical news site. The Republican Party discontinues physical senators.
Oh my god. AI senators, no. I was trying to grapple onto Brisla.
Mitch. Oh, and then we've got some people commenting on Mitch McConnell being alive or dead. Mitch McConnell is getting more healthcare privacy as a corpse than women seeking reproductive care.
No.
Someone said, "I think women should get to decide what to do with Mitch McConnell's body since he decided what to do with theirs."
Oh no, Mitch McConnell's trying to silence me.
Oh no! Mitch McConnell's ghost doesn't want me to shitpost. Oh yeah. Also, someone pointed out the fact Mitch McConnell was like visibly not moving means they didn't have like a CPR machine going on him. So yeah, he was just dead. He's dead before he got in the ambulance, probably.
Both times.
Yeah.
I know you were about to say something, but
I'm back.
welcome back. Mitch McConnell's ghost is trying to silence Meep.
Damn. Amy,
What?
look at him. Hold on, I'm gonna move away from the base. There he is. Look at
Is
her.
it she?
Yeah, but look at the funny bunny.
Skipping around. What the fuck is that? No! I just did it! No!
Dude, literally just did it. But yeah, so I'm gonna make one for everyone. What genders do you guys want? Well, do you want man or woman, bunny?
I'm joking around, female, of course.
Look at this goober.
It fits more that it's a female, to be honest. But
I'm
that's
making
just
mine
me.
for combat, but if anyone wants theirs to be for base work.
Combat.
Because I might not be able to
Definitely
make
want
them...
mine for combat.
Because I may not be able to make them for, with rainbow passives, but I can definitely get them golden passives.
Yeah, definitely want mine to get to be a girl who can handle herself in a fight. That's for sure.
Doobly bunny.
I was like, oh wow, what's that laugh? Then does the laugh. Fucking.
But yeah, hold on. I need to go. Like,
I was literally about to make a joke that I've done a laugh like that before, and then I fucking do it, so I don't need to say it. Sword schematic 3.
fuck off, both of you.
I just found it funny that admin decided to type the exact same thing I did.
I thought it would be funny if I did.
Well, it is.
Oh my god. We just turned into Zorn and Thorn just now. Holy fuck, from Final Fantasy 9.
I did it again. Chad, I fucking did it again. Chad, I did it again. I opened fucking Oblivion again!
You know what's funny?
What? I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied. I hate it here.
I just not see it. You know what would be even funnier?
Bon's
Emmy?
probably gonna do
You
it.
know what would be funny? If Miles and or Bond also do it.
It would be funny. Miles might. I don't know.
No, if anyone wants to do it, it's definitely Bon.
Bond would do it, and then Miles would take it too far.
Probably. We'll have to see.
Anyway.
Oh, hold on. Apparently, Lindsey Graham, I guess his seat was also up for election this year. And the Democrat opponent was only 3 points behind him. And now they have to start from scratch. Because he's dead.
That's stupid.
So, Well, no, the Republicans have to start from scratch. So C might get flipped.
Yeah, it's like when fucking Biden dropped out.
Mhm.
I've been slowly changing my party with
I would like to kind of wrap this off before I go get lunch with a Lindsey Graham quote from 2016. If we nominate Trump, we will get destroyed, and we will deserve it.
wow. Who would have thought?
Hmm.
So, yeah. Oh, also China apparently executed 3 pedo rapists.
Shamrock was
Because
more.
China actually... China, for all their problems, actually punishes people who do wrong.
Fair.
Unfortunately, there
It's
wasn't
just
more.
sometimes they make up that wrong. But the US does that too, so, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna go get... because I'm...
Alright, so are we... So is the
Recommendation
mailbox
by
empty?
chance?
I recommend... Nope, he's just gone. Okay, well,
we
I
can
mean...
just hang out for a bit.
I mean, I think everyone knows what our recommendations are going to be, at least Amy and I, and mine.
I know both of you are gonna say Palworld.
Can we just chant it? Jimmy.
Palworld, Palworld,
Palworld, Palworld,
Palworld,
Palworld,
Palworld,
Palworld,
Palworld, Palworld.
My boobs are bouncing. My boobs are bouncing. My boobs are bouncing. Oh, I thought we were gonna do that one too.
What?
I have 2 recommendations. And for a change, they are not even the same type of game. How funny is that? I still would recommend Rhythm Heaven Groove because holy wow, it's such a good and fun time. Holy shit, it's so fucking. But onto a actual good recommendation that's on Steam as well. Hold on. let me just-
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, I'm back. I just saw, apparently, Korean scientists have invented transparent photovoltaic cells.
Any recommendations now that you're here?
Transparent? What do you mean transparent? Why
As in
can't
they
it
look like
be
glass.
normal parent? Sorry, I had to be
No,
transphobic for a second.
you spooked him.
I had to joke on being transphobic for a second.
What
Did you get the joke? Anyway.
He
But,
probably did and thought it was bad, so he left.
No, I'll wait.
No, I mean, meep.
Oh, I'll wait to speak up again. I'll wait. Because I have one recommendation. I'll wait.
Think you're good now.
So, a different recommendation that I have is Schrodinger's Cat Burglar. Yes, you heard me right.
You know, it's funny. I saw that game on your Steam list, and I was like, "Well, what the fuck is this?"
Right, now I can tell you about it. To give you the best idea of the start of the story, because that's how much I've gotten to play it, but I know that I'm gonna like it. Essentially, you are a cat named Mittens on a mission of sorts. And kind of like Spice, you move around and on the occasion get information on the people who work at the facility that you are currently infiltrating. However, you start to see a strange cat and decide to follow it. And long story short, it leads you to a machine that activates on Mittens. After the events, it turns out that he has found out that he has the ability to split and have the ability to be in two positions at the same time. Yes, quantum physics. It's a puzzle-based game.
Ooh, that actually sounds like I would enjoy that a lot.
It's a puzzle-based game.
I love puzzle games.
This one, like I mentioned, Amy, is where eventually you have to start to think carefully about where and how you move things. As a prime example, one of the earlier puzzles is, you realize that you have to pick up items like batteries, but if you are split and you hold them in one with one of the twins, then the other one also has one. And when you let go of them, the other one automatically loses it.
Okay.
I already had one puzzle where I had to think from, like, okay, how am I gonna move the things to where I have to move them? And then I figured out how to do that. But I think it's like, first I guess I came across this through YouTube of all things. It's like, oh hey, it looks like a game. Oh, you have to think. Oh, I see. Very simple in concept, but it can be very complex in execution,
what's
and I
funny?
love that.
You know what's funny? Those kinds of games are actually my when
You'll
it comes
love
to
those
shit
games.
like that.
Yeah.
Because that sounds like the kind of shit where I am like absolutely, I'm either going to absolutely be like incredible at, like Portal, or I'm gonna be like absolutely horrible at, like Subliminal.
I have an idea, Em. If you are down with that, how about after Roomba, I'll show you a little bit of the game.
Sure. Just I need to grab it. I just need to use the restroom.
Yeah, I also have something to do after the Roomba is finished up. But I can set things up.
That's the correct chest. Why did I take things out of it? The incorrect one is this one. Actually, you know what?
I wonder if I should show you from
Oh,
the very
fuck.
beginning.
Maybe? That might be a good idea.
Okay,
But,
sure.
You could show me that, and then
Sure,
maybe
I
if
will.
I'm interested, I can look into it more.
Sure.
God damn it, Miles did do it!
If Bun does it as well, then oh wow. I started
just
the joke
bullying.
and
We're
everyone went in
bullying.
on it.
We're bullying.
Bullying
Why are you
Jimmy.
bullying me
Oh
like that?
no.
Alright, that's
Why
it.
you
No
bullying me?
no duplings for you. That's it.
What?
That's the name of the funny money. No funny money's for you. For none of you. Before you say, oh, we just get it. Yeah, it's in the endgame island.
I was joking. I'm sorry. I was the one who started this. I'm sorry.
I'll literally start the thing up so that Amy can, whenever she.
Look, all I'm going to say is Bolt said it first, but I'm the one who started repeating after me. Pudding. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, chest settings. Check all.
really close. Okay, alright, that's
I think, is that everything? Or are we just hanging out and we can probably do this off
Stream?
screen?
Probably, yes.
yeah. I'm kind of waiting
Give
for
me one
the
moment
stream to
because
begin.
apparently I'm being chased by the police and I have a 5-star wanted rating.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Right. I think I can start this off. Right, Amy?
I need to go use the restroom still.
Alright.
Alright. So,
I'm
we'll end it here for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I will see you all tomorrow for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And also more Palworld. And probably other things as well. But right now, the two big ones is Palworld
Pokemon.
and the heart and the tournament. Yeah.
All right.
I will say my thing. Thanks for all the cheese.
Cheese.
Penis, 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 penis.